And as I understand it, he's going to dismiss the driving on a suspended and the speeding if you plead guilty to impeding. Plead responsible to impeding, plead guilty to no ops, and responsible to no insurance. Is that true?
That is true.
If you plead guilty to no operator's license, that will have a seat up at the table here, please. Your name, ma'am?
Marlene Roberts.
You're charged with violation of instructional permit, leaving the scene of a property damage accident, and false information to an officer. You have the right to a lawyer. If you would like an attorney, I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Do you understand that? Yes?
Yeah.
Would you like an attorney?
No.
I'll go ahead and arraign you, and I'll send you to the prosecutor then, okay?
Right away, this case shows something many people overlook. Even what seem like minor traffic offenses can quickly stack into multiple criminal charges. Once leaving the scene and giving false information enter the picture, the legal consequences become far more serious. This is already shaping up to be much more than a routine traffic stop.
Okay.
It is alleged that on June 12 of 26 at 6:21 p.m. that you operated a motor vehicle on Adams near Grandview and Gibraltar, and that you violated your instructional permit. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all of those. Count 2 alleges that you did leave the scene of a property damage accident. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. There would be 6 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Count 3 alleges that you provided false information to an officer. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Hang on one second. Doing what?
Yeah, we're calling right now. They didn't. No one told us, so I didn't know.
Okay. I'm sorry. What did you say?
This is actually an important courtroom moment. Instead of guessing, the defendant admits she's unsure about waiving her right to an attorney. The judge immediately stops everything and appoints a lawyer. That's exactly how due process is supposed to work, making sure every defendant fully understands their rights before moving forward.
I'm not sure. I've never had those. Do you want to give us?
Well, then let me give you a lawyer.
Okay.
I don't want you to be upset about anything right now, okay? I'll give you a lawyer. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. $500 personal bond that will cover all of these cases. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand all of that?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll give you a lawyer. The lawyer will talk to the Gibraltar City attorney, and then he or she will talk to you, whoever the lawyer's going to be, and then you'll come back in front of me, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. We'll see you back here in a few minutes. Stackpool. Noah Jackson, Stackpool, 260-647-949. Your name, sir?
Noah Jackson, Stackpool.
Where you been? Yeah.
Been in Michigan.
You been in where?
Adrian, Michigan.
I know, but why didn't you show up?
I was in the hospital during the time of the big stop.
What hospital were you in?
It's called Bronson Facilities.
When?
The first, so the 20th to the 26th, pre-trial was the 21st.
Of May, or well, why didn't you show up May the 7th? You're supposed to be here, I'm sorry, May the 21st, I mean. Why didn't you show up May the 25th for your pre-trial?
That was a pre-trial. I actually threw that. Still not doing it.
I got a notice right in here. When I told you that on May the 7th, you were supposed to be here May the 21st. Why don't you here?
So I was in the hospital. I spoke. Said I was in June 21st, June 20th, June 26th. It was May 20th, 26th.
Then why didn't you show up when you were supposed to be here on June the 22nd? Well, I don't either. Listen to me. We're going to get through the case, okay? Got it? Okay. You got to get through the case, right? Did you go in and talk to the prosecutor yourself today? Do you have a lawyer?
Yes, he's in the office.
Oh, jeez. All right, my mistake. Why don't you have a seat right behind you? And as soon as Mr. Schlop comes in, I know he's real busy.
Plan. I'll wait, Judge.
Yeah, just have a seat at the table there. Terrell Juan Ortiz, 260-648-513. Your name? How you doing, Mr. Ortiz? You met with the prosecutor, right?
Yes.
And he worked this out. He's going to allow you to plead to no operator's license on person with the driving on the suspended to be dismissed. Is that right?
Yes.
And you understand if you plead to no ops on person, that is punishable by up to $100 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those. You understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form?
Yes.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all of those rights, and we are not going to have a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes.
You still have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer? You waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead? Nice and loud.
Yes.
On May 29th to 26th, were you operating a motor vehicle on Fort Marion and Trenton at 11:13 p.m.?
Yes.
Did you have a valid operator's license on your person at the time?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
Did you catch what just happened? The judge isn't accusing the defendant of anything related to immigration. He's legally required to warn that a guilty plea could carry immigration consequences. It's a standard warning, but misunderstandings like this happen in courtrooms more often than you'd think.
I just want you to understand, and listen, I don't want you to say anything about your immigration, about your status as a citizen. There could be consequences, immigration consequences, as a result of this plea. Do you understand what I said?
I'm not mixed.
Well, I don't know what you are, where you were born, and I don't want to know. I'm just telling you, if you're,
Okay.
there could be immigration consequences as a result of this plea and conviction. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You're Spanish, right?
Puerto Rican.
Okay. Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
And you still wish to plead guilty, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'll accept your plea. I find it to be an accurate plea. I'll dismiss the suspend. Anything you'd like to tell me? What are you doing to get your license back here?
Gotta wait till for
You gotta wait till what?
to
Oh, I see. You're suspended until actually the 5th, right?
yeah.
All right, 100 fines, 70 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $295 or 30 days, okay? Can you pay that now?
I think tomorrow.
We're not open tomorrow. Do you have anything today or not?
Later. Later.
How later?
Like
Okay, can you pay it all then? $295. All right, I'll just give you until noon today, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck. Canones. John Freddie Arango Canones. Your name? Come on up here. Come on up. Your name?
Your Honor, speak Spanish.
This is a great example
I got it.
of why
Come on up
language
here, ma'am. Are
access
you with
matters in
him?
court.
No.
Rather than rushing through the hearing,
I'm
the
not sure.
judge pauses the case and brings in a Spanish interpreter. Justice only works when every defendant truly understands what's happening, not when they're simply expected to nod along.
How I didn't have a Spanish interpreter at the time of the plea, though, Heather. I don't think you ever had a Spanish interpreter before. He pled guilty to operating while impaired. Listen, why don't we get him let's get him a Spanish interpreter and try to convey that to him on that device, will you please?
Hey, Judge, I have Evelyn on the phone. I just realized that we had him here today. If he wants to wait, she can get on. She's in a breakout room on a case right now, but I believe she said she could get on right after. Is that correct, Miss Villarreal? Yes, as soon as she's done with the case, she could get on our Zoom.
Okay. John, you're going to have to help him. Take him to a breakout, take him to a computer, and help him get set up, or have one of those guys do it down the hall. Okay? Let's try to get that resolved today. Wait 1 second. All right? I don't know what to say.
Beginnings.
I know.
One.
Go with him. Go with him. Follow him. Okay? Read.
Thank you.
Or read rather. Diesha, Santoya, Kenya, Reed. If I'm calling any of you that have lawyers, just tell me that, okay? This is 260-648-670. Okay, your name?
Daisha Santoya King, get ready.
All right, so you met with the prosecutor and he's offered you the following.
Yes.
I have A and B files and C files. So you got a speeding, drive while suspend, and no insurance. And as I understand it, he's going to dismiss the driving on a suspended and the speeding if you plead guilty to impeding. Plead responsible to impeding, plead guilty to no ops, and responsible to no insurance. Is that true?
That is true.
If you plead guilty to no operator's license on person, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead responsible to impeding, that's 0 points, and the speeding would be dismissed then. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And if you plead responsible to no proof of insurance, that's a 0-point civil infraction. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to no operator's license on your person, you'll be giving up all of those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
I do.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on your person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle 24th, 26th in the city of Trenton, County of Wayne on Fort near Clusie at 1:37 p.m.?
Yes.
Do you have a valid operator's license on your person at the time?
No.
Are you on probation? Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
Notice the judge's reaction here. He's not just handing out fines. He's trying to understand why the defendant kept missing court dates. Courts generally appreciate honesty and communication. Ignoring notices usually creates bigger problems, while explaining the situation often leads to more reasonable outcomes.
No.
What are you doing to get your license back?
What am I going to get my license
Yeah.
back? I'm going to each of the court dates. I just moved. That was the issue. I didn't get the paper in the mail, so I'm just clearing it up now.
I'll accept your plea to no
I
option.
apologize.
You got to be more responsible to the charge.
I did put in a change of mailing address with the U.S. Post Office. It just, all the mail came as a clump. So by the time I got it, I missed the court dates. So I've been calling around to coordinate everything now. I have.
To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
To the charge of no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
So again, I'll accept that plea, accept to no ops, dismiss the suspend, accept the plea to impeding, dismiss the speed, and accept the plea to no proof of insurance. Do you have insurance? You don't have insurance because you don't have a valid license, right?
Correct.
Anything you'd like to tell me?
Whatever the charges are, am I able to pay it on Monday?
Sure.
That's it.
You gotta stop doing this though.
I promise you I won't do it.
On the no ops, 100 fine, 75 cost, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 300 or 60 days, 195 on the no proof, and 175 on the impeding. So your total is 495, 595, 670. You can pay all that Monday?
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right,
Monday.
paid by July the 6th, okay? Now, if something happens, you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand you're not gonna ignore me though, right?
I'll come. We'll continue without an issue.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Judge,
You're
how much? I'm sorry, Judge. How much was it for the impeding?
The impeding is 175. The no
Right,
proof.
thank you.
Ma'am, don't go anywhere yet. Wait 1 second. That's, and then 195 on the no proof, so that should be 370. What did I tell you you had to come with? Come on back up here. What did I tell you you had to come? No. Ma'am, come on up here. What did I tell you you had to pay?
Is it 490?
No. 175 and it's 495 plus the 175. If I didn't say that, it's $670. Did I tell her something different? No? Okay, so it's 670. Okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Yeah.
Today's hearing delivers one clear lesson. Legal problems rarely disappear on their own. We watch defendants receive lawyers, interpreters, payment extensions, and second chances, but only after they showed up and communicated with the court. So what do you think? Was this judge fair, or was he being too lenient? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I think today's hearing proves that ignoring a legal problem almost always makes it worse. We saw missed court dates, suspended licenses, unpaid fines, and defendants who were clearly confused about their own rights. But what stood out to me was how many times the judge offered help, whether that meant appointing a lawyer, arranging an interpreter, or giving someone extra time to pay. The court wasn't asking for perfection, just communication and responsibility. At the end of the day, if you have a problem, call the court and deal with it before it snowballs into something much bigger.